creator of everything.
It's a wrong question.
It's a wrong answer.
No, it's a wrong question. Where did God get? So you're suggesting that God came and then his powers comes afterwards. No, it's a package. God and his powers are one and the same. God and his attributes are one.
God
You're asking the same question.
get it from?
You're asking the same. He's asking the same question, even though I've answered it. He's asking this. So let the record show that you're answering the same question.
What I'm saying
my
is,
answer to that question is
a car
yeah,
has power.
yeah,
And it gets the power is from petrol and
Yeah.
electricity.
Yes.
And we get electricity
yeah, yeah,
from the battery.
yeah. That doesn't apply to God.
That's what
That
I'm
doesn't
saying.
apply to God. So I'll answer it again.
Why doesn't it apply
Right,
to
I'll
God?
tell you why. I'll tell you why again. Because God's, and I've said this 5 times now, 6 or 7, because God's attributes come with him. They're not separate. God is his attributes. God's attributes
And in philosophy,
are... So you haven't
we
even
call
allowed me-
that special pleading.
You haven't even allowed me to finish. Let me to finish for the record. God's attributes are God. God is his attributes. They come as a package. They're not separate. To talk about God is his attributes. To talk about his attributes is God. They're one and the same. So your question, where did God get his attributes from, is suggesting that God is separate from his attributes and that he picks them up and acquires them as time goes by. Picking up the ability to do this, picking up the ability to do that as time goes by. That's not how God works. God and his attributes are one and the same.
So
he doesn't acquire attributes, they are him. Is that clear?
So
A baby could understand this.
I don't understand.
A donkey could understand this. Come on.
Don't understand because in the universe,
Yeah.
there's not one of something. There's many examples of
But
things.
not God. God is unique.
So God has special powers.
If you want to call it that, yes, God is unique. God is like
unique.
nothing else or nothing one. God is like no other person, place, or thing.
And who attributed God with these powers?
God did. He's always had, again, God has always had these powers. God is eternal, my friend. He didn't come from anywhere. God is eternal.
Once
He's
again,
always
it's called
been.
special
Okay,
pleading.
let's call it that if you want it. But you must understand that God is eternal. You know that, don't you? He wasn't born.
And
He wasn't created. He's eternal. He's always existed. Always.
Can't believe that.
I know you can't believe it, but it doesn't change it, does it?
And can
Does
you
it?
show me
Does
evidence
it?
of that?
What evidence do you want? Okay, what evidence do you want? What would satisfy
What
you?
have you
as
got?
Right, well, okay,
Give me your
right,
best
okay.
example
Of what? Ask the question again.
of a God.
Right, the universe. The universe. This universe.
How do you
the
know
sun, the cosmos.
God
No, let me answer.
made it?
Let me flesh it out a bit. No. That's a different question. Let's take the first question. Give me evidence. What's your first question? Give me evidence.
Give me evidence
Yeah.
that your God made the universe.
No, that's not what you asked. You said, give me evidence of God, that God exists. That's what
Yeah.
you said at first. Right. The evidence that God, do it one at a time. The evidence that God exists is the universe. It's you. It's me. But let's talk about the universe first. I'm talking about the universe.
That's not evidence.
The cosmos. Yes, it is. Okay, because the question to ask is, I'm saying why it is now. I'm saying it is evidence, and this is why. Because the question to ask is, where did the universe come from? And the things in the universe, the cosmos, the constellations, the sun, the moon, the stars, oxygen, air.
What method
Where
did
they
you
come
use
from? Yeah, where did they come from? That's
to
my question.
find out
Yeah.
that it's conclusive that a God made it?
Right, I've answered that again. And remember, give me a definition of God first.
No.
No, give me a definition of God, because I don't know what you're saying now. Because
I don't
said,
know what a God is.
right, God
Your
is
definition.
right. God is creator. God is the creator. God is creator of the universe, and He stands outside of what He's created. He stands outside of time and space. And if something or someone stands outside of time and space, what are they? If they're not constrained by time and space, would it not be right to call them, use the term eternal? That is to say they have no beginning and have no end. Because time and space, if you're not restricted by time and space, if time and space doesn't restrict you, you're eternal. Because what's outside of time and space?
Can you show me an example? Can you demonstrate something that's eternal?
Only God. Only God is eternal.
Once again,
that's what I'm saying.
Special pleading.
Only
it's
God.
getting late,
Right.
And it's going round and round.
Right, exactly. Because I've answered your question, but the difference is it's
showed me
cognitive
no.
dissonance. It's cognitive dissonance. You're not
On
accepting.
your
You're not
behalf.
accepting what I want. You must make the distinction in between not accepting what I'm saying and me. I'm not asking you to accept it, but you've asked me questions and I'm answering them. You not accepting
Without
it different. But you know
evidence.
but your position is that you don't believe in God, so it will be a bit difficult. You don't believe in a creator God, do you? An
You're
eternal- yeah.
asserting that I don't believe in God.
Do you believe in God? Let me ask you this.
I have no evidence to reasonably believe there is one.
Do you have?
Until you show me
do you have
evidence.
I've shown you. Okay, let me ask you again. What evidence do you want?
What have you got?
Right, I've just given you what I've got. The universe.
How do you know God made it?
I've answered that as well. You're doing circular reasoning now.
We
It's
leave
cognitive.
it there. No.
It's cognitive dissonance.
Gotta go.
It's cognitive
go.
dissonance. Well, what you should do is you should read that leaflet. That's the first thing you should do, and you should dare to go against the grain. Dare to go against what you previously
I
believed.
read
Just
some
have
of
an
it.
open mind. That's all.
My mind
You
is
don't have to
open.
convert to it.
I read some of it
Yeah.
on the toilet and
Yeah.
used it as toilet
Yeah, I know. That's
paper.
what I'm saying. So you're not even taking it seriously because
No, I did.
Because you know what because some of the questions you're asking me are scientific questions, and I'm not a scientist.
Oh.
So I'm not a. So when you ask something,
What
so that's
are
what
you?
So what am I? I'm a human being, yeah.
With-
And I observe the universe. And I'm looking into
With-
the universe,
and the
I'm
latest
saying,
methods-
where did this come from? The skies, the
You're
cosmos, the sun, the moon, the
You're
stars.
philosophizing.
No, I can say, it doesn't mean I have to conclude that God created it when I look, but the question, I don't have to look up and say, well, where did this come from? It wasn't human beings that did it, so it must be a God. That's not
What
how it goes.
methods
But the question
do
that
we use to
Right.
find out observable things?
we look,
We look.
and I
then
see
what?
the moon and the stars,
Just
and I know
because we look at something,
yeah.
what can we
No,
conclude from
right.
that?
Well, we conclude by looking at the moon and the stars, for example, particularly the moon and the sun and the stars, that a human being didn't create them. Would you agree that a human being didn't create the moon and the stars?
I
and
would
that they've
agree.
always been on planet Earth.
I would agree.
As long as the universe has been
So
here, they've
what
been
did
here.
make it?
Right. Well,
What method are you
would
going
it
to
be
find
fair?
out?
Would it be fair to say that the method that made it is higher than us? Would that be fair? It's higher. It's above. Its ability, its powers is above human beings. Would that be fair to say? Come on, surely. It's fair to say that whatever made it, whatever person or thing made it, it's better than us. It's stronger than us. It's powerful than us. Put it how you want. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Right. That is what God is. that is what God is.
Content over everything. From your belly.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to IT.
And the commentary on it.
Listen.
There is one that says the one who leaves Islam and abandons his community. Yeah, so there's different hadith. Don't.
No, this one is Hadith Bukhari.
No.
And it's multiple.
One hadith doesn't work like this. You have
This
to,
is multiple
my
hadiths.
friend, there are hadiths that say something. The Prophet ﷺ said, do not, peace standing.